In the newest chapter of Ghosts, US TV series, Season 5 drags the curtain back on the idealistic facade of Woodstone Mansion, exposing cracks in the couple-inherited haunted B&B and the chaotic afterlife economy playing out beneath its surface. The drama kicks off when Sam and Jay's dream of running a bed and breakfast collides with the sobering reality of Jay's soul being on the line after signing a deal with demon ghost Elias. What seemed like charming coexistence between living hosts and historical spirits quickly turns into a house full of tension. The ghostly residents, each cloaked in eras spanning centuries, now find themselves grappling not only with unfinished business but with the shifting rules of their own existence. Season 5 introduces a major structural shift, a loophole in the afterlife's system that reframes sacrifice, redemption, and power. The conflict intensifies as the living and dead alike are forced to reckon with the mansion's underlying instability. Jay, caught in the upward and downward domino of his soul deal, becomes a liability for both the B&B's human operations and its ghostly tenants. Meanwhile, the spirits find the ground beneath them shifting. What once held as afterlife logic is now subject to change, meaning the rules they've lived by for decades may no longer apply. The mansion stops being a quirky haunted house and starts feeling like a pressure cooker of existential risk. Beyond the supernatural stakes, the season highlights the fragility of Sam and Jay's vision for Woodstone. Renovation goals, guest bookings, restaurant ambitions all seem trivial when a demon's contract looms and the ghost's own agendas come to light. The seemingly stable shared ecosystem between the living and the dead turns out to be built on informal pacts, unspoken rules, and escalating compromises. What was once heartwarming becomes uneasy. At its core, Season 5 lays bare the emotional toll of running Woodstone Mansion. There's comedy, of course. The show hasn't abandoned its playful spirit, but it's tempered now by the awareness that the house is more haunted in its foundations than just in its walls. When the ghosts start asking whether their past can change, and Jay wonders whether his soul matters more than his business plan, the viewer confronts the darker underside of a supernatural sitcom. In short, Season 5 of Ghosts uses the Woodstone Mansion setting not just as a backdrop for laughs but as a microcosm of change, consequence, and uneasy alliances, proving that even a house full of ghosts can hide deeper fractures than you'd expect.